Don't forget, yelling, screaming, you're hurt. As realistic as possible. Go ahead, let's go!
Well, anytime we do reality-based training or scenario-based training, one of the goals is to create a scenario that is as like a real-world situation as possible, so they face all the stressors, have all the cognitive difficulties that they would in a real situation. So if we have a mass casualty incident, how are we going to save lives? It's by securing the scene as quickly as we can, and getting the victims that emergency treatment as quickly as possible in safe conditions for our firefighters.
Hey, you gotta get up. I know it's gonna hurt, but you gotta get up. You gotta help me out.
For years, since 2008, we've been practicing on our response here with the police department. But it's only within the last couple years that we've really been stressing hard that integrated response, everything down from integrated response with incident command to the frontline folks, to where the firefighters are getting escorted into the scene. Getting medics to them as quickly as possible, is we know it will save lives if we have a real world incident.
Two small things to think of. Whoever's in here, especially once you've got either the shooter down or there's not one shooter, someone needs to take control of it. As part of your immediate action plan in SIM, right? Give people assignments. I'm telling you, this falls apart real fast if you just let us self-dictate. You know how we are as a group, right? Two, weapons discipline. You're moving around a lot of people. Be aware of where your muzzle's at, where your fingers are near those triggers. There's a lot of flagging and stuff going on that we need to try and minimize as much as we can. If you don't need your gun out, don't have it out. If you do have it out, be aware of where your muzzle's at, what you're doing with it. Make sense? Questions? Injuries so far? Great, go away.
So the scenario we just conducted today is really focusing on if there was a active shooter situation in a mass casualty incident, on getting medical aid to the victims as quickly as possible. Not only addressing the suspect, but saving lives by getting first responders, fire in here as quickly as possible. Right now we are running this program, which is the AIR program. It stands for Active Assailant Integrated Response. We are running these on a monthly basis. And it is a elective course for the officers. And then the fire brings in different trucks every time we do it. So we're trying to get it out as best we can to everybody throughout both departments. Well, of course, there's differences in the response and the tactics from a basic school setting, to the Fox. It's very unique. So when we do these trainings, we partner with fire, and we try to do them in as many different types of venues as we can, to give the officers a different look with different things that they would be exposed to, whether it's the mall, whether it's the College Football Hall of Fame, which we've conducted this training at the Fox or school, because there's different things that come into play with each response. Well, what the public hopefully would take away is the amount of hard work that both the police department and the fire department is putting in, not just the Fox Theater, but every venue, schools, offices, entertainment venues, to where we are making a concerted effort on a regular basis to prepare officers for hopefully that incident that never comes.
End scenario, end scenario.